Solving a matrix equation may at first glance look like a very intimidating problem, but it's not once you break this down and realize that all you're looking at is one piece of this big puzzle at a time. So, for example, we need to find x and y in this case. Well, let's start with just finding x. Now you'll notice where x is, let's find where x is located first. It's this element in the very first position. So what I want you to do is just locate all those elements in the same position and circle them and take note of any scalars that are being multiplied by this. All we're going to do is pull that part out of the matrix and set up a new equation to find x. So because all addition is adding elements in the same position, I'm going to write an equation that says 5x plus 3 because those are the two elements being added together. Again, noting any scalar, so that entire thing was in parentheses being multiplied by 3. And I'm going to put that equal to a negative 21. And that's what I want to solve. So it's much less intimidating now. It's just a simple equation versus a giant matrix equation. So that's all you do to start these. Just pull out the elements in the same position that you're looking for and solve from there. So I'll distribute my 3 into my parentheses. So 15x plus 9 would equal negative 21. I'll subtract 9 from both sides and get 15x equal to negative 30. And then finally, x must be negative 2. And just like that, I've got my x value. Nothing very scary at all about that. Y is going to be found the same way. So locate the y in your matrix. It's right here, the last element or the second row, second column element right there. So circle everything in that same position. So the negative 4 and the negative 24. And all I'm going to do is pull those numbers out and write a new equation without looking at the entire matrix. So negative 4 plus negative y, and that's, again, in parentheses, the whole thing was being multiplied by that scalar of 3 in the front, and then set that equal to negative 24. Some people may be wondering about all the other elements in there, like the 6 or the negative 2. None of that matters for what we're doing. If you want to go through and like work it out, you'll see that it does, work out to be a 3 or a 15, but it doesn't matter for what we're doing. We're not concerned with that. So distribute 3, so negative 12 plus negative 3y would equal negative 24. I'll add 12 to both sides, so negative 3y would have to be negative 24. And finally, I'll divide it, and there's my answer of x equals 4. Now, if I wanted to check it, just like I check anything, I could go back and plug those values back in, or just take my word that we did it right this time, because I'm pretty sure we did. But that's solving a matrix equation. Just pull out the elements you need. Don't look at the overall matrix. Just look at the elements you need.